So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Pam, and you guys are going to love her little fun accent. She's too cute. Okay, Pam is married to a wonderful husband named Tom. Some of us met on the cruise. Oh, sorry about that. Is that better? Okay. Pam and Tom have 4 children, 19, 22, 23, and 24, and 1 precious granddaughter that I've heard some fun stories about, 2.5-year-old little girl. She's been in Premier 13 years. She's a 7 diamond designer, and she has over 315 jewelers in her 10-10-10. So she's been working hard and been consistent. She won the Servant's Heart Award in 2008, which is an awesome award that Premier awards every rounding. So her and Tom won that. Oh no, just she won. It is the two of you. Okay. Some awards are just for the jeweler and then also with the spouse. And she has completed all levels of the Crown Jewel program. She travels as jewelers in 19 states, and we have the honor of hearing from her tonight. I know she's spoken a lot today, and a lot of you have already been really blessed by hearing her story. And so let's welcome Pam Pegram. I have been forced to wear this hat.
Okay. I am from Mississippi, and I'm just as Southern as they come. So if you have trouble understanding me, ask somebody and I'll explain it to you. Okay? If I say I'm fixing to tell you about the marketing plan, that means I'm about to. All right. I'm going to go through and just explain to you how Premier works. If you have a marketing plan, you're welcome to follow along. You don't have to have that to go through, but I love to kind of tell my story before I start, because aren't you always interested in why people do this? No, I am. When I went to my very first show, the lady who was doing the show, I worked with her with the same full-time job, and I'm like, why are you doing this? You're doing it like for free jewelry? Or what is going, why would you sign up to sell jewelry? You make great money at your job. I just didn't understand. So, but when I found out that she averaged making $200 per show, I was kind of interested in that. And I had a brand new house. And I thought, you know what, if I came in to do Premier, I can get my new house decorated the way I wanted it decorated quicker. Don't you always want new stuff in your new house? Yeah, I did. So that was my only interest. Even when I signed up in Premier, I said, as soon as my house is decorated, I'm out of there. Well, a year and a half later, I quit my full-time job. You do Premier full-time. Oh. Woo! Listen, I'm from Mississippi, and we're rowdy in Mississippi, okay? So y'all don't have to respond to me. Smile, nod your head.
That's how we do it.
Okay. Is it working? Okay. Scared it's going to do it. You're scared. Okay, anyway, so I came in. It was great extra money. I loved it. Okay, I thought that was awesome. We kind of started offering us some options. For the first time ever, I was able to be a stay-at-home mom. That had never been an option for me. I had always worked when my children were small. And then we were able to pay cash for Christmas. That was great. Not having to charge Christmas gifts for our spoiled children. Then we were able to go on vacations and pay cash for that. It was incredible. And so my business grew, things were awesome. After I'd been in Premier for about 5 years, I went through a divorce. Very, very hard time in my life. I never expected that, didn't see that coming. It's just really hard time, but because I had built my business, the children and I were okay financially. We were able to keep our home. It was important to me for my kids to keep their bedrooms, to keep their house, to keep their neighborhood, to keep their school district and all of those things. And so I felt so blessed because I was actually a stay-at-home single mom. You just don't hear that very often. And I was able to be there for my children during that time. Our business continued to grow, and it's just been incredible, all of the options that it's offered us. When you work at a regular job and something comes along like new tires, you need new tires in your car, or you have an unexpected expense, it's like, can I afford that with my next payday? But when you have your own business like Premier, you can create a payday anytime you need that. It's such a blessing, just to help support a family. I remarried 4 years ago, and a year after we married is when I got the Servant's Heart Award. So Tom will tell you, Natalie, that he earned that award. I didn't get it until I married him. But anyway, it's been such a blessing to include him in our this year. It started in 1985, and it's an incredible company. And what makes Premier different from other direct sales companies is that the couple who started Premier did not start it until they were 60 years old. So they were already secure financially. Their children were grown, and their children already had careers. And so they started Premier because they wanted to help women. They wanted to help moms who had a desire to be a stay-at-home mother and just simply couldn't afford it. They wanted to help single moms who needed to work 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. They wanted to help people who were in full-time ministry and wanted to subsidize their income. And then they also wanted to build a business where they could use a portion of their personal profits to fund missions here in the United States and around the world. And so they're able to give so much back, which is incredible. I love that. It's a very soundly run business. Someone asked me today, how does Premier make money? They're so generous. And you know, the great thing is that they're run so soundly, like they have no debt. And most large corporations pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest on their loans every month. And Premier doesn't have any of that. They're always looking ahead, always planning ahead, and make really, really smart financial decisions. So how Premier works is there are 2 things that they do that keeps us in business. One is the jewelry. I mean, do y'all love it? It is a great product to represent or to sell. You know, I use the word sell very loosely because we don't really sell anything, do we? We show jewelry, and the minute you saw the piece I have on, you either like this or you're going, oh, that's not me, but I love what she's wearing. You know, so we just show jewelry. And then the ladies are going, oh, I want all of this. What do I not get? Right? Instead of us trying to get them to get something, they're trying to decide what they are going to mark off their list today. So that's great. You know, we're also a walking billboard for our product. I can't think of anything else that I could sell that people would walk up to me and say, oh, I love that necklace, where did you get it? You know, people are totally comfortable complimenting you on jewelry, right? We've all been complimented on our jewelry. And so it's just an opportunity for us to tell about what we do. But also Premier guarantees every piece of jewelry against any kind of manufacturing defect. So if you as a jeweler have a customer who has a problem with her jewelry, like maybe this black stone fell out, then Premier sends her a brand new piece. Y'all love that? That is incredible. So we as the jewelry lady are like, oh my gosh, let me get some super glue and fix that for you. We just send it back to Premier and they send her a brand new one. Now all they ask is that the customer pay the shipping and handling on the new piece that comes back to them in the mail. So that gives your customer a lot of confidence in buying your product because they know that the company's always going to stand behind that product, okay? The second thing that Premier does for us is our hostess plan. And those of you who are guests, if y'all had a jewelry show, it is amazing how much free jewelry our hostesses receive. So how that works is that they, like we as the jewelry lady, take our jewelry and we go to a hostess's home. That's someone who has agreed to have a show at her house. She invites all of her friends, her family, her neighbors, all over to see the jewelry, okay? We set up our jewelry, they play in it, shop, you know, tell them a little bit about it. And as a thank you to the hostess for doing that, she receives 30% of her sales in free jewelry. So an average show nationwide is $500, so 30% of that would be $150 in free jewelry. Then she can also earn up to 4 bonuses that are $25 a piece. That's another $100, so she can